our students and the lobby. Thank you. At this time, you may be seated. Thank you. Again, we want to thank the orchestra under the direction of Mr. Tomas Aguilar. Again, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to see you, our seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, as we honor the best of us, the best of Cigarroa High School, those mighty toros who have gone out into the world and made a mark upon it that proudly represents the best of the pride of South Laredo, our Toro Legends. To our honorees, welcome back to your home, our home, the home of the toros, where the sky is clear and blue. And on behalf of toros everywhere, past graduates, those here, and those to come, I want to say thank you for setting an example that not only serves to remind our students that hard work pays off, but that dreams do come true, so long as you're willing to work for them. At this time, we will have the presentation of colors. The invocation will be read by Senior Rebecca Mesa. The presentation will be done by the Junior ROTC under the direction of Sergeant Conrado Martinez, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be read by Ms. Rebecca Mesa, again, Senior. Caps off.
Guard, hope, let haste, present,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I want to recognize the administration from Cigarroa High School, starting with Mr. Alfredo Perez, Director of Engineering at Magnet School. Assistant Principal, Mr. Robert Cheney. Assistant Principal, Mr. Miguel Chapa. Assistant Principal, Ms. Loretta Cisneros. Mr. Oscar Perez, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Assessment. And Mrs. Sandra Trevino, ELA Coordinator. At this time, I would also like to present the Toro Legends Committee, starting with Ms. Graciela Gámez, Ms. Maria Valverde, Ms. Elma Jimenez, Mr. Robert Burke, Mr. Ray Garcia, and Ms. Ana Yanez. When I arrived at the high school some 7 years ago, I suggested the idea of honoring our distinguished alumni, those toros who have gone forth and made a positive impact upon our society. And I asked our faculty if anyone would be interested in assuming this awesome responsibility. Mr. Jacinto Castro enthusiastically heeded the call, and thus so our Toro Legends were born. As we all know, we recently lost our dear friend, colleague, and teacher, Mr. Castro. And at this time, we would like to take a moment or two to celebrate his contributions to our campus, and in particular, to applaud the legacy that he leaves us with respect to the annual ceremony that we're all about to witness, the Toro Legends. What we all see here today is a testament to our Mr. Castro. At this time, Toro Nation would like to call the members of the Castro family who have joined us here today so that we may present them with a plaque commemorating Mr. Castro's dedication and stewardship to the Toro Legends initiative. So if I can please have the Toro family just please stand here. The Toro committee is going to present you with a plaque.
And the flag reads, in loving memory of Jacinto Castro. Our hearts are broken, but the beautiful memories will never disappear. We thank you for all the love, support, and wisdom you showed us. You can now sleep peacefully without pain and distress. Mr. Castro, we will love and cherish you forever. From the Cigarroa High School Toro family.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we'll have Ms. Graciela Gámez do the introduction of our honored guests, our inductees for this coming school year.
Buenos días y bienvenidos. Today, we honor 10 outstanding Cigarroa graduates as Toro Legends. The honorees for 2018 are Valentina Tina Guerra Ortiz, class of 1993. Noel Salinas, class of 1992. Nora Villarreal, class of 1990. Albino Gutierrez Jr., class of 1992. Roxanne Reina Bañuelos, class of 1997. Arturo Salvador Garcia, class of 1998. Erica Betsabe Rodriguez, class of 1995. Jose Alfredo Freddy Garcia, class of 1989. Rodolfo Rudy Luis Gonzalez, class of 1989. And Rolando Arriaga, class of 1993. And now, Rebecca Mesa will recite a poem in honor of our Toro Legend honorees.
The Triumph of Success, dedicated to CHS alumni who have been selected as the Toro Legends. CHS Toro Legend, your journey of success is the triumph over time. It is when you hold on to your dreams and envision yourself 10 years later. How has time elapsed? Yet it seems to have been only yesterday that you walked the halls of CHS. The teenage talk still lingers vibrantly as I recall names and try to relive memories of yore. How do we forget the eager minds that filled the classroom ready to learn? How do we forget the fun times at CHS? Games, pep rallies, and senior days are just a part of the past. Today, you have all left that behind and have become participants in the salons of life. Different roads have been taken, leading to aspired directions. The realization of aspirations has led many to be here today. Aspire to be successful in every endeavor, always fighting obstacles that got in your way. To reach the pinnacle, to feel zeal, to always learn more, to invigorate your being with achieving potential, always be true to a spirit of sharing, contributing to others, aspiring and striving. Your success is that you are here to help. You've triumphed positively. Success is you.
Now, at this time, we have come to the most important part of the celebration. The purpose for our gathering today, to give honor and light to our past alumni for their triumphant achievements in life. They have proven to be success stories from the pride of South Laredo. Ms. Angie Valverde and I will call each of the recipients to come forward to receive their award of recognition. Our first honoree, Valentina Tina Guerra Ortiz. She is the daughter of Jesus and Estela Guerra, She is the fifth of 6 children and the first one to graduate with a bachelor's degree. She's married to Ramiro Ortiz Jr. and blessed with 2 children, Ramiro III and Valeria. Since a young age, Valentina exemplified a strong interest in mathematics and science. Upon graduating from high school, she knew her passion could be found in the medical field. In 1998, she graduated with her associate's degree in nursing from Laredo Community College. By 2001, she was balancing between a full-time job at Doctors Hospital of Laredo and furthering her education at Texas A&M International University, where she would eventually receive her Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing. In her 20 years of service, Valentina has worked in a variety of specialty areas, which included assisting in the operating room, RN circulation, case manager, home health nurse, and labor and delivery nurse. Currently, she's employed by the UISD while continuing her education at the University of Texas at Arlington to graduate as a nurse practitioner. Also, in the school year of 2015-2016, she was honored with the Outstanding Nurse of the Year award. Throughout her challenges and triumphs, Valentina has made God the center of her decision-making while continuously working on being the best daughter, mother, wife, and sister she can be. She emphasizes that perseverance and dedication are the keys to success. This idea resonates in one of her favorite quotes by Vince Lombardi. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and determination, whether we win or lose. And we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand.
Our next honoree is Noel Salinas. Noel Salinas graduated from Seattle High School in 1992. Immediately upon graduation, he was accepted into the Radiologic Technology program at Laredo Community College. In 1994, he graduated there with an associate's in applied science with a major in radiologic technology. Shortly after, in 1995, he was accepted into the radiation therapy program at Shivers School of Radiation in Austin, Texas. A year later, he obtained his certification in radiation therapist and moved to McAllen to pursue his dream of becoming a radiation therapist. Just because his career had begun, he did not stop furthering his education. He went on to receive his bachelor's degree in healthcare administration from Texas State University and even obtained a master's degree in business administration from the University of Phoenix. Presently, Noel works as the practice administrator at the Valley Cancer Associates. He is also an active member of the American Society of Radiologic Technologists, the Society of Radiation Oncology Administrators, and the American College of Healthcare Executives. Noel Salinas.
Mrs. Nora E. Villarreal is a graduate of the class of 1990. During her 4 years at Cigarroa, she was in the ROTC and dedicated to her studies. After graduation, she went to serve her country for 6 years in the Army National Guard, all while attending TAMIU and earning a bachelor's degree in education. Cigarroa ROTC instructors and the Army have made her the dedicated leader she is today. She has been in the education field for the past 20 years and has served in various leadership roles. Mrs. Villarreal is also dedicated to serving her community. She is a catechist at St. Vincent de Paul Church and is one of the youth group mentors. She's also the recruitment event leader for the American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Webb County. Mrs. Villarreal and her husband are also entrepreneurs. This allows them to inspire others to go for their dreams and to give back to their community. Entrepreneurship has given them the ability to give back to the community. They own a limousine and party bus transportation business, and through this, they sponsor the Enchanted Evening, which is a prom for special needs children. They have also donated to various nonprofit organizations that promote awareness for special needs children, and were one of the sponsors for the Team Tebow Night to Shine. Mrs. Villarreal has been married to Melesio Villarreal, also a Cigarroa graduate, for the past 25 years. They have 3 children, Melesio Jr., who has a bachelor's degree in accounting, Nora, who has a bachelor's degree in psychology, and their youngest daughter, Delia, is currently attending Texas A&M in College Station. Nora Villarreal.
Our next honoree is Albino Gutierrez Jr., class of 1992. Albino Gutierrez Jr., upon graduating from high school in 1992, enrolled in Texas Army National Guard, where he served 6 consecutive years. While serving in the National Guard, he attended Laredo Community College and earned an associate's degree in accounting. He then first opened his accounting firm in 1997. At the same time, he became a notary public for the state of Texas. Shortly thereafter, he continued his education by attending Texas A&M International University and receiving a Bachelor's of Arts degree in mathematics in June of 2005. Albino has worked as a math teacher at Linda B. Johnson High School, a math and science teacher at St. Peter's Memorial, and is currently employed at Sierra High School as a math instructor. In his spare time, he and his wife Melissa, of 17 years, have dedicated their time running their own organization known as Danza Emperatriz de América. The dance group had dedicated itself to provide scholarships to high school graduates, encourage continuing education, and motivate the youth of today through dance with faith. He is also a confirmation instructor for St. Joseph's Catholic Church. Albino and his wife share the blessing of 2 wonderful children, 13-year-old Millie and her brother, 8-year-old Albino Trey Gutierrez III. He is a man of strong faith who is always looking to inspire today's youth to reach a greater tomorrow. Albino Gutierrez Jr.
Roxanne Reina Bañuelos graduated May 1997. She is the proud daughter of a working-class family who has taken her humble beginnings and used them as an instrument to comfort the less fortunate. She first graduated from Laredo Community College in December of 1999 with her LVN in vocational nursing. She then went on to Texas A&M International University, where she graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. In 2013, Roxanne took another leap of success in her education by graduating with a Master's of Science in Nursing. She has volunteered her time to provide health care to immigrants seeking assistance at local facilities. She has offered unwavering hope, comfort, and commitment to patients on the brink of death. Roxanne has worked diligently to reach the top of her field and aspires to be the best nurse possible. She has always been the first to lend a helping hand to provide emergency preparedness for our city in the wake of disaster. Roxanne's love of her craft, her love for others, and her love for our community is unsurpassed. Her heart is a testament of how commitment, dedication, perseverance, and diligence can take you to places most deemed impossible to achieve. Roxanne Reina Bañuelos.
Arturo Salvador Garcia, class of 1998. Arturo Salvador Garcia graduated from Sierra High School in May of 1998. Upon graduation, he went on to complete his studies in agriculture, animal science, and biology from Texas A&M University, Kingsville. After receiving his degree, he made the decision to apply as a teacher at the Laredo Independent School District. Upon arriving at Sierra, he was immediately committed to do his part in contributing to the education and success of the students he taught. His dedication to his profession has inspired many students to further their studies, give back to the local community, and be aspiring members of society, and one day reach success themselves. His team leading capabilities have been a key asset in the science department and the school itself. Moreover, it is because of his goal setting, accountability, and responsible capabilities that the students look up to him and wish to pursue a life of success beyond high school. Arturo Salvador Garcia.
Erica Betsabe Rodriguez graduated from Cigarroa High School in May of 1995. She has over 19 years of experience in the field of education. She earned a BA in education and an MS in educational administration from Texas A&M International University. She has worked as both a teacher and an assistant principal. From 1999 to 2006, she taught different grades at C.L. Milton Elementary. After receiving her master's degree, she became an administrator at Don Jose Gallegos Elementary from 2006 to 2010. Since then, she has been promoted to being an assistant principal at Ligarde Elementary School. She continuously takes pride in helping the students of South Laredo reach success throughout their endeavors. Erica is a proud member of the Lasso Committee and has also served at the Church of Crossroads in the Children's Department on Sundays. She is a proud mother of 3 amazing children and is married to Raymond Miguel Rodriguez. Mrs. Rodriguez gives the utmost thanks to God for the many opportunities in which where he has granted her success and favor. She wouldn't be where she is today if not for her strong faith in being humble and blessed. Erica Betsabe Rodriguez.
Jose Alfredo Freddy Garcia, class of 1989. Jose Alfredo Freddy Garcia joined the United States Marine Corps Delayed Entry Program while still a senior in high school and served honorably for 20 years from January 1990 until his retirement in January of 2010. He graduated from the University of Texas in 1999 with a bachelor's degree with double majors in psychology and sociology. He graduated in 2011 from the American Military University with a master's degree with distinction in management with a concentration in human resources management. In 2011, he was selected as a U.S. Presidential Management Fellow and successfully completed a 2-year fellowship with the Department of Veterans Affairs, for whom he has worked for the past 7 years as a human resource specialist serving our nation's veterans. He was previously certified as a professional in human resources by the HR Certification Institute and is currently working towards attaining his senior professional in human resources certification. Jose Alfredo Freddy Garcia.
Rodolfo Rudy Luis Gonzalez graduated from Figueroa High School in May of 1989. Rudy attended Texas A&M University College Station, where he eventually graduated with a bachelor's degree in environment design, architecture. In the fall semester of 1991, he even had the chance to take his studies abroad and studied his field in Italy. Rudy has been an active member of many clubs since he began his college adventures. While in College Station, he was a member of the American Institute of Architecture students and the Awareness of Mexican American Culture. He was also a member of the Laredo Jaycees, Habitat for Humanity, and the American Institute of Architects. He even served as a treasurer, vice president, and president of the Corpus Christi Jaycees. He is still actively involved in his memberships by being part of the Corpus Christi Texas A&M Club and a Century Club member of the Texas A&M University Association of Former Students. As part of his career development, he completed the Architectural Intern Development Program and worked with numerous architecture firms in designing both commercial and residential structures. He's married to his wife, Jennifer Cantu, since November of 2001. Together, they have 2 children, Hannah, 14, and Rodolfo, 10. Mr. Gonzalez is currently employed as a project manager at Genek Architects.
Rolando Arriaga, class of 1993. Rolando Arriaga was part of the mighty Toro class of 1993. Upon graduation from Sierra High School, he attended Laredo Community College to pursue a career in criminal justice. While going to college, he applied to the Laredo Independent School District and got hired. He has been a member of the LASC family for 24 years and counting. He first started as a PE paraprofessional at Ligarde Elementary School. He soon began to realize that his passion was not in criminal justice, but in coaching. He later became an assistant coach for the Sierra Toro shortly after. From 1996 to now, he has worked as an attendance officer while actively coaching football, basketball, and track. Rolando mentioned that working in this profession has been a blessing to him. He has become a leader, a coach, and a father figure to many students. He is driven by the desire to motivate others to be the best version of themselves. Nothing brings him great joy than seeing his students graduate and go on to succeed in life. Rolando Arriaga.
So at this time, we would like to invite any of the honorees up to the podium to give a word of advice to our current students, anything that helped make you the person you are today, maybe some of your past experiences, battles you had to conquer, fights you went through, how you continue to be strong and move forward.
Good morning. I'm Valentina Guerra Ortiz. I am a graduate of the Mighty Toro class of 1993. I'm very proud. It brings me great joy to be here today with my family members and sharing this honor with you guys. If anything I can address to the students, I want to let you know that life is beautiful. And it starts now. Enjoy your high school years. Enjoy them, if you can, the 4 years. At times we're in a rush to graduate, and that's a great thing. But I think high school is very important. It is a foundation for the next level, college, whether it's a community college or it's a university. Regardless of what your background is, your socioeconomic status, what it is, finances, there's always a way to continue your education and to do something good in this community. I give great thanks to my Lord first, that He gave me health, and He allowed me to accomplish all of these goals. And I continue to work and work hard to set the example for my children. I have a son that will be graduating soon and will be moving on to university as well. Nothing makes you more proud than to be an example for your family, your parents, your guardians, whoever is there for you. Take the time to tell your family that you love them. Spend time with them. I just want to let you know, students, that nothing is impossible. And I leave you with that quote that I did quote at the end of my write-up. Perseverance and dedication are the key to success. The idea resonates in one of our favorite quotes by Vince Lombardi. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and determination, whether we win or lose, and we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand. That's all that matters. Thank you very much for this honor. I appreciate it.
Would anyone else care to say anything? Okay, that's fine.
I need to get this a little bit higher. Good morning. This is a great honor. I never thought I was ever going to graduate from college. When I was here, I was el burro. I was so burro that it was honestly, it was very hard for me to graduate from high school. But I had those ganas to go to school, and every time I would fall down, I was like, I'm getting up. I'm getting up and I'm going to be somebody. And just because I'm from Cigarroa and from Santo Niño, doesn't mean that we have to stay like everybody around us. I focused in what I wanted to do. One time, I heard somebody, it was Judge Raul Vasquez. He went and gave us a speech, and he stood up and he said, my current salary is, and he wrote on the board, $50,000. I earned $50,000, and this was 25 years ago. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna make that $50,000. $50,000 at that time, it was a lot of money. And so at that time, I was a sophomore, and I saw $50,000. I knew I was a burro, but I said, you know what? if he could do it, I can do it. I'll find a way to do it. So I set my goals in $50,000. The following year, I was a senior. He gives a speech again, and now he's at $89,000. And I'm like, "Ukela." So I want to make $50,000, but now he's making $89,000. So I want to focus on $89,000. So I said, okay, it's gonna be hard, but le voy a echar ganas. And ganas was what kept me. And you know what? I wrote on my notebook, and everywhere I would go, I would write ganas, because every time I would feel that I couldn't do it, I would look at that ganas, and I was like, ganas, échale ganas, échale ganas. Finally, I graduated from high school, and I went off to college, and the focus was at that $89,000 a year. I said, okay, well, let's start working. Started working. I failed many times, and I tell everybody, we're gonna fail no matter how smart you are, you're gonna fail. No matter how good you are, you're gonna fail. But just keep on getting up. Keep on getting up. One of the major things that helped me was that I was very close to God, and still I'm very close to God. And I would put everything in His hands, and I would say, okay, vamos, echale ganas. And again, if you fail, you fall, get up. Get up and keep on trying. And not because you're from South Texas or from El Santo Niño, you can't do it. No, everybody can do it. As you all heard, we have nurses, we have architects, we have accountants, we have teachers, and we're from Cigarroa, and we graduated from from Santo Niño, and that's it makes me proud, because I know that we can be somebody, and we can make a difference wherever we're at. And you know, I've traveled the U.S., I've gone overseas, I've been able to do stuff that I never imagined that I would do. I got to see the Pope 3 times, very close. I've seen Gloria Trevi, I've shaken her hand. I've taken x-rays of George Strait. Never thought I was gonna do that, but it happened. So by me echándole las ganas, I was able to get to those places. And you know, a lot of people do know about Laredo, and whenever you say, well, I'm from Laredo, they think, oh, you graduated from Nixon or from Martin United. It's like, no, I graduated from Cigarroa, and I'm very proud that I graduated from Cigarroa. It's and it's just go out there, do your best, and try to show off what you all know. After I graduated and everything, well, I did reach my goal of $89,000 a year, and now I'm over. No, I don't want to say no, but I'm over 130,000. And I know it's not about the money. It's not about the money. But that was what I focused on that number. And you know what? Throughout school, throughout my every class I would take, I had that 89 in my head. It's I need to make 89. How am I going to get 89? So you all just focus, make goals. And you fall, get up. There's nothing wrong with you falling and getting up and continuing. Again, I want to thank the board. I want to thank Cigarroa, the students. So you all know it's us right here. We're representing Cigarroa out in the real world. Now it's going to be your turn. And hopefully in 25 years, my kids will be here seeing you guys up here. It's just échenle ganas. I want to thank my parents, my wife, my kids, and everybody that helped me out throughout my career. And I need to get down porque I'll keep on talking. I can talk all day. I start quiet, but then me echan cuerda and I keep on going. Again, don't be afraid. Échenle ganas. Sí se puede.
Hi, so I'm Nora Villarreal. I'm going to keep mine very brief. I know we're coming to the end of the year. So as they told us to address the students, I guess I just want you to make sure just to work hard, dream big, and always just keep focused on what you want to do. Of course, my words of wisdom was to always pray daily for everything that we have. Always give thanks to your family, your friends, your teachers, and always give back to the community. You never know who you're helping. Even if you just give that, like a little hug, a little smile, that goes a long way. And always be dedicated to what you set your goals to be. Excuse me. If you work hard now, you'll have a life of joy at the end. And like he said, it's not all about the money. It's just feeling good about yourself. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time because our students are going to go have lunch, their first lunch. So let us conclude this presentation with a round of applause for our Toro Legends of 2018. I want to thank each and every one who joined us here today. It has been our greatest honor to bestow these respectable, hardworking individuals with this award. Students, may you walk out of here eager and inspired to someday earn your own spot on this Hall of Fame. Always remember, you are the pride of South Laredo. Here at our beloved Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa, the best bleed blue and the best change the world.
At this time, I would also like to acknowledge Ms. Maggie Martinez, Assistant Superintendent for Student Services, and Ms. Josie Rodriguez, representing the Superintendent's Office. Students, if you can just hold on 1 second, we'll dismiss you in a minute. At this time, we would like to invite the families, whoever's here with the honorees, to go to the library. We have something there for you. I will start dismissing the students. Again, as we come to the end of our celebration, I would like to thank our honorees once again for noting the call to come back home and assuming the mantle of a Toro Legend. From this day forward, the men and women before us shall not only be known as graduates of Cigarroa High School, but as those select few whose example is the silver shining through. For all Toros to aspire, and to you, our new legends, thank you for being the best of the pride of South Laredo. Thank you. If you all can stand. You can all stand, please. Wait until we dismiss you.